Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What you guys see there is a proposal. I think we should change Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of Newsom to Gulf of America to Gulf of Newsom. See, I'm already calling it that. But hold on, I actually wanted to switch to something else. Where are we at? Here we go. No. I think we're going to start there. Hey, Miss Sips T. Hey, dude. How are you all? Good afternoon. I have so many different images that I found this afternoon. I was like, ooh. It was like Christmas. Trigger Central this afternoon. Look at Gavin up there with Jesus. Look. Jesus told Gavin Newsom trolling is okay. It's okay. Christians are doing it. You can troll too. You know what I mean? All those conservative Christians are trolling. So Gavin can troll too. He is very handsome. Isn't he, Black Leftist? Extremely handsome. It almost reminds me of what would happen when we had presidents with thin ankles and legs. Oh, what a time to be alive. Oh, what a time to be alive. Oh, I haven't seen that video, dude. I will go to watch that. Of course, Hegseth can't do pull-ups. It seems like he's really good at being on his knees, especially for Trump. Pull-ups, of course not. Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. I want to say I hope you had a wonderful Saturday. First of all, thank you, Miss Sipsty. I appreciate that, beautiful. Jack, why are you in the bodies of women minding women's business? Get business. Bye. Don't forget to write. Good evening, user 229. I promise that MAGA that I just booted, I will never read any letters that you send. Calm down. They get all upset. Gavin's for abortion. Mind your business. If y'all minded the business of your own business the way you mind other people's business, you'd be fine. Hey, Phyllis. But conservatives can never mind their own business. Conservatives, listen. I'm going to tell you the key to life. Drinking your water, minding your own business, right? Lotion, we've talked about this, and a clean washcloth. But y'all, every day you mind the business of everybody else but yourself. Now, Gavin Newsom's office tweeted something. I tell you, this social media team is unrivaled. Check this out, y'all. Where is it at? I gotta find it. Look, y'all. Be best. Listen, what do they say? I'm doing wonderful, Stone Cold Lover. Listen, I love every bit of this. Every bit of it. This Gavin Newsom and his office are not letting up. Good. Because just when conservatives say, oh, it doesn't matter, it's not that big of a deal, why are they doing this? Hey, beautiful, hey, Maribel, why are they doing this? Well, be best. It's beautiful to see because it's so triggering to conservatives, you know? And man, you know, yeah, beautiful. You should be proud of your governor, Black Leftist, because your governor is showing that he's great. Mike, get out of here. You don't get to speak for God. You're man. Beat it. Just beat it. Ugh. Him gone. What they say, he gone. He gone. He came in all loud. You don't get to speak for Jesus. See, I'm going to show you. Jesus already spoke and he chose Gavin. Y'all, he chose Gavin. And I know it's hard for y'all. Hey, Renee. Hey, Wendy. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. They crashing out on me already. I just got here a few minutes ago. They already crashing out. So when somebody says, when you look at this picture, don't Jesus look like Gavin Newsom? Okay. Buenos dias, CT. There's Jesus right there, Wendy. That's why I said, what would Jesus do? Know me. Go make somebody a sandwich, beloved. We don't care what you have to say. You're a conservative when we don't listen to them. Conservative men told me women should be seen, not heard. And I agree. Stop talking to me. Oh, I do block them all. That's why they get mad and they send me others. But that's why I do these triggering memes, you know? And thank you all so much. If you could do me a favor, I only ask you to do a couple things when you come in here. God supports Trump. Oh, that's why he's not feeding hungry children, because God's worried about Trump, huh? Now that explains it. Who knew? That's why the kids are starving, because God's worried about Trump's ankles. That's why. Who knew, right? Who knew? So I want to say, first of all, thank you so much for joining me. If you guys could tap that like button and tap that share button for me. With share, you can just hit copy link. You don't even have to send it to anybody. You know what, Maribel? You reminded me of something. I'm about to hit him with the Nicki Minaj. Get on the good foot. 1 foot, 2 foot. Hold on, let me find it. Hold on. Introducing Bigfoot. Bigfoot exists. Bigfoot exists. You know how they tell you about the Loch Ness Monster, and all the pictures are always grainy every time you see pictures of the Loch Ness Monster? This picture of Bigfoot is in HD. Look at it. Look at it. What Nicki Minaj should say? 1 foot, 2 foot, get on the good foot. Trump has no good foot. Those trotters are not doing well. You understand? You understand? That thing, listen, lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it. Hey, that foot is going through the motions. Do you understand me? That thing is going through the motion. You understand? Man, I be stroking. That's what I be doing. And not the kind y'all think. Jesus. Man, the side by side with the chair is diabolical, isn't it, Wendy? You got this, listen, Oscar. Listen, Oscar. Oscar said, Trump smash. Damn. 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 I guess Hawk ain't got nothing on Trump. You understand? Hawk has nothing on Trump. You catch Trump at the right time of night, he busting out his shoes just like Hawk do. Yep. I guarantee they had to throw those dress shoes away. They threw those dress shoes in the trash. I guarantee it. I guarantee. Because them things was wider than all outside when Trump was done for the day. You understand? It's like when you take off the shoe. No, that's not fake news, bud. That's not fake news. Are you trying to say you have ankles like that too? Oh, poor little Tink Tink. Bye. Hey, not the single-use shoe. Disposable wingtips. Who knew? I didn't even know they had disposable wingtip shoes. Not their coffee cans. Shoe boxes. Look, you can't even see the ankle. You can't even see the ankles on that thing. You know what I mean? You can't even see the ankles no more. Where's the bone? Wow. You know, they look expensive. You know these shoes cost some money because look how well they're holding up. Honey, honey. If he bought those from Temu, listen, y'all know me. I love to shop like a billionaire at Temu. But had he bought them shoes from Temu, honey. And I still say he got some knots on them toes and got a couple bunions. It's no fucking way he don't. It's no way he don't. Because them foots is all turned out in every which way in that shoe to get in that shoe. You know somebody else put that shoe on him, right? Y'all know somebody else put that shoe on him. It's no way. Yeah, Trump is winning. You're right. He's winning at diabetes, winning at high blood pressure, winning at obesity. Bye. The ones who have ankles and legs like this, they agree with this. See, every time I say something about Donald Trump, they get themselves all in a tizzy, all worked up. Vexed is gone. He was gone as soon as he came. Yeah, some can call it lymphedema. I call it trotters, aka Bigfoot. That's what I call it. And I don't listen to any MAGAs that got the same type of ankles and foots. The amount of booting that is happening in here tonight, bravo. Between the mod and myself, we are tearing it down. See, the problem with MAGA is so used to, they get to troll and nobody says anything or people cry. I'm not going to cry. Oh, not me at all. You said Epsom salts, baking soda, vinegar. Are we trying to pickle this foot or lower the swelling? A foot this big, we might want to pickle it. You know what I'm saying? Because the swelling is not going to go away. The swelling's not going to go away. And personally, I used to like Pickle's pig feet. I just love, you know, I used to really, does that mean he's a whatchamacallit, an oinker? No, I didn't say that. I just said it's thick like a pig's foot. If you sucked on a couple of trotters in your time, you know why that look very Pigfoot-esque, as they say. Oh, you did, Jeep Man? Hey, that's fair. That's fair. You know, not those shoes are going to file assault charges. Listen, quiet as kept the leg of those pants too. I told y'all. Did I not tell y'all that by the time, it won't be long before Trump be wearing bell bottoms like he John Travolta? Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you that? I told you. That's why Trump couldn't walk straight ahead on that carpet when he met up with Vladimir Putin. Them foots were swollen. Them foots were swollen. It was like walking on feet that feel frostbitten because they were swollen. You understand? He couldn't feel them. He was walking, but he couldn't feel them. So he just tried to keep his head straight. He just tried to look straight ahead. But bruh was walking in he was walking in an S shape. An S of somebody that's also dealing with a little bit of Parkinson's, maybe. You know, they're shaking when they're trying to write it. Because it wasn't like a traditional S. It was kind of like, you know, that's how he was walking. And it was like, what is the president doing? Why is he walking like that? No, you're fine, Sierra. I didn't even know what happened. So, you know, but man, the sock is bigger than his shoe cut. Yeah, they're called mini trash bags. You know those little bathroom trash bags? Yeah, those little bathroom trash bags. Oh, there were some knee pads when he met with Putin, Brian. Hold on for a second. I got something. There you go. When he got off the airplane, when he was meeting Vladimir Putin, he had his knee pads on. Y'all forgot. I didn't forget. He was ready to grovel, right? He was ready to grovel. You couldn't tell this man nothing. He was ready to give unto Putin as Putin has given unto him. Russia, if you're listening, Trump is in the Epstein files. In case y'all forgot. Hey, Russ, good afternoon, handsome. In case y'all forgot, he's in the Epstein files. Did you see when he fell up the stairs? I saw when he fell up those stairs. I told you, it ain't going to be long before you have a hovercraft go up to that's going to get him up on Air Force One. One of those little motorized chairs that go up the wall. It's going to be the same thing. The difference is he won't be able to run from the press no more. They're going to still be able to shout presidents and questions to him. Mr. President, how come your legs and your ankles still haven't gone down even though you're using the motorized scooter? And there's nothing he could do. He trapped on the chairlift, so there's nothing he could do. I mean, we could do that, or we can put him in a boomerang and just flick him into the Air Force One. I mean, we could do that. You know. Say it again, Cassie. If they hacking system, cancel them student loans. I do find that mighty interesting. Hackers love to hack into government systems and tell us secrets. Man, fuck all that. Cancel that student loan debt. Like, don't nobody listen. Them secrets ain't gonna change nothing in our lives. Do that. Do that. Union guy, you ain't pay no loans. You a union guy. You ain't never go to college. Quit lying and fronting. Ain't no future in all that fronting. Bye. Paid his loans. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You got 10 followers. Lies you tell. If you can't get 11 people to listen to you, I'm not going to listen to you. Say it again. Say it again, Sierra. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Now boot, now boot, now boot, now boot, now boot them out the door, now boot them out the door. Hey, they get mad so much. I want you to stay mad. I want you to stay mad. You know how mad I want you to stay? Look at that. Look who coming. That's not who I want, though. I want to ultimately show this because this was one of my favorite pictures that I had up earlier. Listen, ladies, I told the ladies this morning, if you want a curvier shape, I have a pro tip for you. Do as the president does. Those adult diapers, they can give you a lot more volume in your hips and in your booty. Every man in conservative America wishes he was Mike Lindell right about now. I want to be close to my president and hold him close because I pray over him every night because God sent him. That's what they say. They say every night, God sent Trump. Trump's such a great guy. This, that, and the other. Blah, 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 blah. Well, hold what you love close to you. No, Bay Area, I'm not doing enough. See, I've been telling folks for a while, this is why I love what Gavin Newsom is doing, that the only way to get to MAGA is to out-MAGA MAGA. Y'all understand? Oh, Tim, no, you're the rejected one, beloved. You got booted. Bye. Tim came in all loud. You can't come in here like that. My deportation record is better than Trump's. I don't do due process either. I don't believe in diversity, equity, and inclusion either. See how that works? Man, so many grown men, Brian, are so obsessed with this other grown-ass man. Imagine what type of man you got to be to call another man daddy that's not your daddy, right? To worship a man that every day, Trump's greatest fight, the fight that he fights hardest, is his bladder and his bowels. But yet these guys look up to him. Just tell us that you're fighting the same battle. I would have more respect. No, you cannot join real quick. I don't need a co-host. But what you can join is the block line right out the door. Bye. Don't forget to write. I promise I won't open it. Hey, 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 hey. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Byron Donalds called him daddy. I'm not surprised. He should call him master. I'd have more respect for Byron Donalds if he called him master. Did y'all see that thing that Brian Donalds said other day? He said, hey, Ryan. Brian Donalds said the other day, he said he was upset that Cracker Barrel changed their logo. He said he was disheartened and heartbroken because he gave his life to Christ in the Cracker Barrel parking lot. Not the church. Bro was in the Cracker Barrel parking lot. So by God, because they changed their logo, he's not sure if the love of God is still there. See, when he said that, I had questions. I said, wait a minute. Why were y'all in the fucking parking lot at the Cracker Barrel turning your life over to Christ? What they really be doing down there in Florida? You know what I'm saying? I'm getting to a point now that I understand why in the cartoons Bugs Bunny used to always cut off Florida and let it drift into the ocean. Now y'all get it, right? Y'all get it now, right? Because nothing makes sense. Why the hell? Hey, Steve. Hey, brother. Bye, brother. Sun is our friend. Bye. Gives new meaning to the term Nosferatu. Hey. They get all mad. Steve came in turned up. Don't talk about my president. Look at Connor. Connor is just Steve that just got booted. And Connor got booted too. Bye. Y'all give us so much content. Thank y'all. They big mad, Cynthia. They get mad every live. Every live. And I'm just here to keep them honest. That's all. If it's okay for Trump to do it, why isn't it okay for me to do it? Huh? Of course it's okay. Of course it's okay. Well, Russ, let's talk about that. So I saw that the other day, right? Kristi Noem, I call her Barbie Ice, right? She's Ice Barbie, right? She said that they're going to be painting the wall, the border wall, black. As if that makes it invisible. You know what? At this point, it seems like the federal government is coming up with more and more creative ways to waste our fucking tax money. They already wasted with Trump doing all of his golfing. But now they want to paint the wall black because they won't be able to see it at nighttime. What? Huh? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Brian, I don't know what's up with Kristi, man. Hey, Chi. I just don't know. I don't know. Did they ever make them return the items they took from the White House? What, you mean the stuff that Trump stole the first time? Yeah, they made him return it, and then he stole them again. They're back at Mar-a-Lago. Now, those items, y'all ain't gonna never see them no more this time. Y'all ain't gonna never see those items no more this time. Okay? Never. It's a wrap. You'll never see those items before. I mean, again, because they are permanently entrenched in Mar-a-Lago. And ask yourself, do you want them back? It's orange dusting all over them. I don't want that shit back. I don't want that shit back. And I'm good on that. I don't want it back. He can keep it. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you lent him sheets and pillowcases. Do you really want them back? Do you really want them back? You're not going to get that orange out of them. So move on, beloved. Move on, beloved. Because you're not going to get them back. I guarantee it. Yeah, I guarantee it. You're not going to get them back. You're not going to get them back. And that's what's so unfortunate. But we won't get that stuff back. That stuff is officially a part of history. It is now entrenched in the Trump family, and the Trump family will create whatever lies they need to create. This was passed down from my sixth grandfather. Lies. Lies. He's never going to say he stole it from the White House. You know, he stole it from the White House, or he gave it away to a donor that gave him a lot of money. So you can have this bust of Lincoln that was crafted many, many hundreds of years ago. I'm glad you do love Trump. I'm glad you're running around telling everybody user 745 that you love men. Gay Pride Month is over though. I told y'all MAGA men is really upset because they're not living their truths. I told y'all. Y'all don't believe me. They love men. MAGA men are in love with Donald Trump. They're in love with him. In love. There is a love relationship. This is why when you say anything, Kathy, go cook something, beloved. I don't allow conservative women to come in here and be sassy. Bye. Send your husband. Send your husband, sweetie. What do they say? Conservative women should be seen, not heard. I agree. Oh, I don't let up on nobody, Sierra. It is 5:42. Kathy should be cooking, cleaning, doing laundry. There are so many things she could be doing instead of being over here in my business. So I sent Kathy on her way. It's probably just somebody named Craig, though, that's signed in as Kathy. Because conservative men love to cosplay as women on the internet. I don't understand what that's about. I think it's their version of drag. Yeah. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all so much for the gifts. I appreciate that. Thank you for the likes, the gifts, the shares. I appreciate all of it. If you can just tap that like button for me and hit the copy link button, you don't even have to send that copy link to anyone. That counts as a share for me with TikTok. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't listen to these folks. They crashing out because I'm saying things that trigger them. Good. You need to be triggered. I told y'all, I can't fill up this coffee cup with conservative tears if they're not warm, so I need you to cry harder. What they say, cry harder. Enough's enough. Enough's enough. Now, I just read something from a conservative, right, that they put on the internet. Listen to this. I'm going to read it in my conservative speak. Listen. I completely regret my vote for Trump. He is playing games with our lives. What happened to less government? Why are the rich getting any tax breaks and we are paying more? Why are the companies involved in lawsuits against regular people being dropped? Why are we sidestepping the Constitution? I didn't vote for this. Yes, you did, beloved. Take all that shit. You voted for it, Lori. See, they voted for this shit. What did I tell y'all? The best way to show people what they don't want is to give them exactly what they asked for. Trump told them that he was above the law. He told them. They agreed. Shut up, Lori, and pay more for them fucking eggs. You ain't a patriot if you ain't willing to pay more. That's what Trump told everybody. He said it's going to hurt. And conservatives said we're willing to pay more. Shut up and pay more. Hey, my dog is Charlie. Hey, beautiful. Shut up and pay more. Oh, I see Joy is here. She said, oh, she thought she was cooking with that. You failed an open book test. Okay, beloved. Hey, Miss B. They be swearing they cooking me with that. You failed an open book test. Did you write that one yourself? And oh dang, I was gonna tell Fraud. Fraud said, "You're just mad." That's YOU apostrophe RE, beloved. You were trying to say you are. Oh, that's that conservative education system. That's what that is. Grammar matters. Just like I gave y'all a tip earlier today. If you want to say the T, that like also, you want to say to like also, it's TOO. I'm all for helping out our fellow Americans. I really am. I really am, because education is not their strong suit. Oh, it's the best ever. I love everything about it. It's just a beautiful thing to watch them crash the fuck out. It's like, don't crash out. Go read a book. You know? How wealthy does somebody have to be? I'm not answering that. I don't answer questions like that. But I did boot you and send you on your way. Bye, beloved. I guess he thought because he came back with the 8-follower account after we blocked the other account. Right. Look, Elijah, you got it. They need to follow your lead because they didn't know how to spell. They come in here a lot with that, Elijah. They be so upset, so turned. This is how, for some of them, you know they're not even Americans. Then again, they could be Americans because grammar ain't American strong suit either. Go figure. I'm like, don't be mad at me, you know? Don't be mad at me. I'm just, explaining some stuff to you. Now, I want to tell y'all something. So y'all, because I don't know if you know this news. So the New York Times is reporting that the Trump administration on Friday ordered that all construction stop on Revolution Wind. That is a $4 billion wind farm off the coast of Rhode Island that is already mostly built. So it's almost done. They stopped the building of it, right? So the acting director of the Bureau of Ocean Energy Management issued a letter on Friday to the Danish company that was building the wind farm, ordering it to halt all ongoing activities because of unspecified issues. So just wasting your money. But you know another reason why they're doing it? They want to bring back coal. Any of y'all looking for a coal-powered automobile? You looking to shovel coal in your furnace in the house? This shit is the most antiquated old people shit I've ever seen in my life. This is what old people do. Let's bring back coal. The fuck? Really? You want to bring back coal? You know what? You might as well let's just get rid of central AC. Let's just go back to the window style air conditioners. Like the fuck? Yep, and I told y'all the other day that private equity is buying up electric companies. So your electric bill is going to go up. Your electric bill is going to go up. Even more than it's already gone up. Just understand, rich people, this is about rich people making money. And when y'all keep putting old people in positions of leadership, they keep wanting to go backwards. Backwards. The sun has so much energy. Why we are still chasing coal makes no sense to me. Yeah, coal will give you a lovely heat, but you won't be around long to live. Oh, look, y'all see the MAGAs crashing out. They come in. Oh, this black woman. Oh. But you're still poor. That's the thing. I'm trying to help you. Listen, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show y'all something, right? Hold on. While I'm looking for it, I want y'all to see, well, first I want y'all to see this before I show you that. Look at what somebody put out. Big, strong men go up to Gavin with tears in their eyes and they say, "Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for making America green again. Thank you for making America green again, Mr. Gavin Newsom. Thank you, Governor. Thank you." Because real men always have tears in their eyes when they go up to Gavin Newsom. They say, "God sent him. God sent him. God sent him." And if y'all don't believe that God sent Gavin, there's the picture proof. If you ever wondered what would Jesus do, he would hug Gavin Newsom. This is so beautiful to see. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus, God, and baby. But thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I'm trying to save MAGA from this future, because this is what their future is going to become, right? With lack of comprehensive health care, lack of good food. This is what you will become. And I'm going to be fair. For many of them, they're already this, right? Like, remember how MAGA got all worked up, right? MAGA got worked up. MAGA said, "Listen," with that Sydney Sweeney stuff. "We're going to support Sydney Sweeney. We're going to support American Eagle." Then got to that store and couldn't fit nothing in there. You understand? Got to American Eagle and realized they didn't have plus size. Understand? Got to American Eagle and realized they don't do 3X. No, that's a real American store. Real Americans shop there. Americans that still have a waistline. That's what they said. I didn't say it. You know, I didn't say it. But that's what they said. American Eagle. Because they didn't even sell your size. But they were so, "We gonna help American Eagle." And American Eagle go over there like, American Eagle like, no. We don't want y'all help. No. No. We don't want your help. We good. We don't want your help. You're not the people we want walking around in our clothes. Okay? They said no. But they still showed up anyway. Damn. I want Trump to get a pair of jeans from there and pull them all the way up like he does his golf pants so you can't see his belly hanging over his pants. Like, now that I think about it, in my lifetime, because I'm 50 years old, this is the first time in my lifetime that we've had a president with a fupa. Now that I think about it, we ain't never had a president with a fupa before. This is the first time we've ever had a president with a fucking fupa. You know what a fupa is, vegan. Stop playing with me. First time we ever had a president with one. First time. Statistic, beloved, somebody needs you to cook. Go cook something. You're out my live. You're not allowed here. I don't allow conservative women in my lives. But think about it. Look, who was that who said, Gina, you know, all of our presidents in our lifetimes have all had, like, they didn't have no fupa. Trump is the first president we've ever had with a fupa. The very first one. And so if they want to make America great again, that's why we have to elect Gavin Newsom for president. Because I don't never, ever seen in my lifetime since I've been alive a president with a fupa. I wonder if Melania lays her head on it at night. No, she don't lay her head down there because it smells down there. Yeah, Now that I just thought about it, It smells down there. You don't wanna lay your head on my fupa and just relax, relax, relax. Lay your head on my fupa. Hey, and just relax. I hope the guys are okay with that remix. But it made me think about it. I'm like, now that I think about it, yeah, he is the first president in my lifetime at 50 years old that has had a fupa. Right, but they claimed, say it again, Anthony, they claimed he was 6'3", 230 pounds. Thor don't have no fupa. Thor does not have a fupa at all. Not at all. So how come the president has a fupa? Because with the stats that they gave us, 6'3", 230 pounds, I thought he was about to go into the NFL draft. But then when I see him, I go, you ain't going to the draft. Y'all don't know what a fupa is. That's that fat upper meow part. Stop playing with me. It's that fat upper meow area. FUPA. Don't play with me. Y'all ain't never heard that? Yeah, that's what he got. Thank you so much, Rukia. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, vegan. Y'all got to use that Urban Dictionary. Damn. Yeah, but now y'all get it. He's the first president with a fupa. The first president with a fupa and a diaper. Thank you so much. And a Capri Sun on his leg. He's the first one. Because as we're talking about this, I'm thinking about his body type compared to all of the other presidents we had. Because it used to be a big deal about the president's physical fitness. Before Trump, it was a big deal. Remember? Those of us who are old enough to remember, Bill Clinton loved McDonald's too. And I remember they made a huge big deal about Bill Clinton loving McDonald's. And about how it was extremely unhealthy and how it could put the president in a bad way as far as his health is concerned. So I remember that. So now you can have cankles and be president. Are you kidding me? Now you can look like that with your knees and your ankles and your legs, and they say you're the most fit. Remember, the White House said Trump is the most physically fit president we've ever had. Again, I'm looking at comedians, especially Saturday Night Live. Y'all talk about so much shit. Why Week in Review has never had a picture of these fucking cankles up there talking about these cankles. The jokes write themselves. I don't understand how they're not, come on. Listen, I know what I want. No, that's not why they're not doing it, Cassie. Because this is an actual picture from the White House. They talk about Trump in other ways, but they don't talk about that. It's right in your face. You don't even have to talk about it. You could just throw that trotter on the screen, watch folks start laughing. Matter of fact, soon as you throw this trotter on the screen, people are like, oh, what? Oh, who is that? Who is that? Oh, I saw his hand. Hold on, I'm going to show you. Because I showed this earlier. Because, look, they've been putting makeup on his hand, right? Look, they've been putting makeup on his hand. But y'all know his face and his hands don't match. The colors don't match. Y'all know that, right? The colors don't match. The face is orange, but the hand is something different. You can't put that orange stuff on your hand. It don't match. It don't match. It's like, bruh, blending. He should talk to JD. Because JD is pretty good on applying his makeup. That's what he should have talked to JD. But look at, that doesn't look good. I'm sorry. And because his hands look like that, you know he's not putting on his own shoes. Can you imagine his finger getting stuck into that shoe? You know how you try to put your finger in the back of your shoe and you're putting it in and you use it like a shoehorn a little bit? Imagine him trying to get one of them trotters in that shoe and then that foot and a finger is stuck in that shoe. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's why I'm just like, wow, bruh on swole. That give a new meaning. You know how they say your pockets on swole? Shit, not Trump. Not Trump. Them pockets ain't on swole. That's why when I saw this, I said, man, he's not doing well at all. And listen, don't lose sight of the fact that you saw that a couple months ago. See, I keep track of all this shit. I keep it. Does that look like a strong man to you? Look at him. I don't know about you, but look like my pawpaw standing there. I know I done seen my grandpa look like that from the back. And usually when I see that, I go, you need to use the bathroom, pawpaw? You understand? Not the strongest thing on him is that depends. Hey, Gina, go cook something, beloved. Somebody somewhere in your house needs a sandwich. Bye. Gina thought I didn't see her. I saw you, boo. I saw you, boo. What is that on him? Oh, they say it's a Foley catheter, but it's also fluid on them legs. I think that's before he started getting hardcore fluid on the legs. Because now, you know, it doesn't really look like this. I think they're trying to do something a little differently, but I'm telling you, those pants legs are wider. You said, did he recommend that or should he take his own advice? Take his own advice. Look, Amaga was in here repeating the same question. I saw you the first time. Bye. Yeah, it's a double Capri Sun now. It's a double one. Look, ain't nobody they just letting him wander around. They talking, where's the president? He's on the roof. Because remember, he was on the roof like a week ago. He was on the roof a week ago. I figure they just let him roam around and do whatever, and they give him his phone, and they keep him busy. You know what I mean? Then he's up all night on Truth Social, sundowning, texting, sending messages, you know. Notice how, though, he doesn't tweet in all caps anymore because Gavin Newsom started doing it. Now he's like, it looks ridiculous. Oh, now it's ridiculous. Proving Trump knew what he was doing all the whole time. He knew the whole time. But now that somebody younger than you, 30-something years younger than you, is making fun of your ass, now he stopped doing it. That's the hilarity. Trump knew all along that it was ridiculous, but he did it anyway. Oh, you told your doctors that it was sundown and they said, yes, yeah. He's clearly having a lot of medical issues because my doctor said he should not be flying. My doctor said that. My doctor said he should not be flying. It is not safe for him to be flying with those type of medical condition. But he's doing it anyway. So, I don't know. I you know, that's what I say, let him fly. Not put him in the air. Anthony said, let it rip. Fly like an eagle into the future. Yeah. I guess, listen. Who are we to stop him, right? Who are we to stop him? So I'm with you. It's not for us to stop Trump from living his best life. I just saw something so ridiculous, y'all. A man paid over $200 to ship Texas dirt to Italy so his son could be born on Texas soil. See, this is why people don't take America seriously. That's the dumbest shit ever, isn't it, Sierra? That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. And I know it's a conservative. I know it is. Before I even dig in here, I know it is. I know it is. Thank you. What the hell? What the helly? What the hellionce? Listen. I'm going to say it again. A man paid over $200 to ship Texas dirt to Italy so his son could be born on Texas soil. And you know the funniest part? It was cheaper for them to have their baby in Italy. It's like, yo, if you was really about it, and you was so pressed, why didn't you just take your ass to Texas like a patriot and pay full price to have your baby? I don't know. It doesn't say why. So I'm not sure. Oh, I was wrong. Hold on. I found something else. Oh, never mind. No. That's something else. But again, I don't understand that. That's just crazy to me. Because technically, okay, now it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. These people are clowns. That's all I can say. These people are clowns. Clowns. Now, as we wrapping up this evening, I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things. It says that Trump is mobilizing National Guard troops in 19 states, including Texas. Hey. Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo. But that means that Republican states are allowing their guards to be called up. But I need y'all to know, I told y'all this morning, they haven't put together any orders. So the National Guards people that they're pushing to different states aren't even getting paid. They're not even getting paid. That's the funny part. But of course conservatives don't pay them because conservatives don't pay people. They just want them to do shit without being paid. That's crazy. Yeah, the orders haven't officially been drawn up yet so they can be paid. That's the crazy part. It's all fucking optics. Yes, they do have pew-pews. But I can tell you in D.C., the National Guard, they ain't really doing nothing. Think about it. You take people off of their paid fucking jobs. You assign them to patrol a city, but you not paying them. How hard you think them people gonna work? Just think about it. How hard do you think those people are going to work and you not paying them? And they were taken away from their paid job to do that shit. It's not going to happen. I know my ass wouldn't work. I be standing around, but I ain't going to do shit. Who going to make me do something? Your leadership ain't going to make them do shit. I'm talking about the other National Guards people that are there that are the leadership that they respond to, because they not being paid either. They thinking the same fucking way. Like, yo, I'm away from my good paying job to come do this shit. My good paying job is how I feed my family. So you bring me here to do this shit and I'm not getting paid, man. I don't give a fuck what these people do. Let the cops deal with it. Andy, that's not how you spell your. Goodness gracious. Not the your that y'all talking about. Do y'all not even read books? I can't do it. I mean, I can. But imagine spending your whole life. Yeah, grammaring is so tough, dude. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all a story real quick. I remember when I was in high school and I knew this girl and she was dating this guy and he had gotten locked up. That wasn't my story. That was her story, okay? Because I didn't do jail shit, right? So he was dating this guy. She was dating this guy for whatever reason and he got arrested. So he was in jail and he sent her a letter. I'll never forget this. And we were sitting there with her, right? And we're reading the letter as she's reading it. So he tells her, when I get out, this is why grammar is important. He says, when I get out, I'm going to screw your brands out. I remember me and the other girl were reading it and we were like, did this fool say brands? Girl. Yes, he said brands. You're in jail. You ain't got nothing but time. You had time to proofread that shit. Wow. Education matters, y'all. We got to do better, America. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better, man. I used to be so neurotic about my writing and my grammar and all those things because I thought, I got to do better. But then when you go out amongst the world, you realize a whole lot of people are not doing better. Like they don't know where a comma belongs. They don't understand the parts of a sentence. Yep, and Trump says, I love the uneducated. He said it. He said it. Now, I know we have people that come through here from Florida. I want to play something, a news segment from Florida, right? And remember, Florida voted for Trump. They love their conservative policies. And they love that Trump was attacking the Canadians and all these other different countries with his rhetoric and words. Well, elections have consequences. I want y'all to hear this. Listen.
Next here tonight to our cover story and the summer travel slowdown. For weeks, we've been telling you about how major tourist destinations like New York City and Las Vegas are reporting significant drop-offs in visitors. And tourists and businesses here say they're seeing the same thing.
The summer swing never happened for us either.
I don't know if it's the hurricane, the economy, a mix of the two, but we've definitely been, everybody around here that I spoke to has been down about 30% this year.
So tonight, we are following through on businesses along Johns Pass Boardwalk who are hoping for a busy summer travel season after they suffered costly repairs following Hurricane Helene.
There will be no revitalization of travel to Florida. Y'all fucked yourselves. You voted for Trump. Y'all liked the rhetoric. Y'all laughed and cheered when he attacked the Canadians. Well, the Canadians got shmoney. They owned vacation homes in Florida that they have now put up for sale. They're not coming back to America. Why would people from other countries come here to visit only to be put in a detainment camp? For what? America has made very clear it doesn't like other people from other countries. So if you don't like them, you don't like their money either. Oh well. You know, I gotta put this up. Hold on. Y'all know what? Y'all already know my position. Oh well. Elections have consequences. I just hope, again, it gets conservatives to start thinking. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that's them. Thoughts and prayers. Look, I want to say thoughts and prayers so bad, but I'm not. Thank you, Wesley. I thank each and every one of you for joining me here tonight. I'm going to start wrapping up. If you've enjoyed this conversation, I'm filtered here, but if you want to be a part of unfiltered conversations, click the link in my bio. Come on over and check us out over on Patreon. That's where we can go in. There's certain things I can't talk about here because I'm not allowed to. Can't do nothing here. But I thank you all so much for joining this afternoon. We got 73,000 likes, about to hit 70. Well, we got 74,000 likes, 130 shares. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all are the best, man. Ultimately, it's y'all. And I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you for joining me every time I come through here because I do appreciate you. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, the gifts, the engagement. But thank you for being a part of it and wanting to have real conversations. I work really hard to keep the trolls out of here. The admins do, I do, because ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I mean? We want to have real adult conversations. And I do like the troll, don't get me wrong, but I don't need trolls for that. You know, it's better to put them out because it makes them more angry. So I thank you all for joining me. I do this every live. I always give a shout out to my top 5 gifters at the end of every live because I do this. Don't forget the live from this morning is already on YouTube. So if you want to check that one out, to watch that one, that's cool. This live is going to go up on YouTube this evening as well. So check it out. Thank you so much. First of all, I want to do this for the top 5 gifters because I told you I do this every live. Number 1, beautiful Lily. Thank you, Lily. Lily, is that a sandal? Is that a shoe in your hand in that avatar for you to throw at somebody that's cutting up? Listen. Number 2, thank you, beautiful. Thank you, Sierra. Thank you, handsome. I appreciate it so much. Number 3, beautiful. My dog is Charlie. Thank you again for helping me with the moderation this afternoon. Thank you so much. Number 4, handsome Russ Nelson. Thank you so much. Number 5, beautiful Miss Sips T. And a special shout out to number 6, beautiful Shauna B. And I love that doggy in the pic, beautiful. Thank you all so much. I will see you tomorrow morning for our Sunday service where we're going to call on Republican Jesus and the angels in Republican heaven to make these conservative states suffer more. That laughing as you hear is the angels in Republican heaven. They love to answer my prayers. Thank you all so much. I'm going to end this live the way I end this live all the time. Don't forget, don't let nobody live rent-free in your head. Don't feed the trolls, and you can accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you stay consistent. Peace, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Love you.